In a world where almost every place has been photographed, mapped, and shared, one island still stops curiosity. We have charted the deepest oceans, we have climbed the highest mountains, satellites in the sky watch over us, leaving very few secrets on the face of the earth. Our desire to explore seems endless. We are driven to see what lies beyond the next horizon. This quest connected cultures and changed every corner of our planet. Yet one place remains a world apart. It is North Sentinel Island, silent in the Bay of Bengal. Helicopters meet arrows, ships turn away, governments forbid visits. Why does such a place still exist off-limits in the 21st century? Where is North Sentinel Island, a small part of India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the eastern Bay of Bengal, set far from major shipping lanes? From orbit, it appears a near-perfect circle of green, dense rainforest from coast to coast. The canopy hides almost everything beneath it. Roughly the size of Manhattan, yet a lost world. Nature built its defenses. A shallow coral ring girds almost the entire shoreline, with breaking surf, hidden heads, and unpredictable currents that punish boats. Few natural harbors. Landing is perilous. For centuries, these barriers discouraged approach. Its position, set apart from the main Andaman chain, helped keep it secluded. The closest neighbor is over 50 kilometers away, across often rough seas. In this self-contained world, a culture adapted precisely to reef, forest, and shore. Entirely without outside influence, trees, reefs, and sea, together a natural fortress preserving a way of life rare on Earth. Understanding this geography is the first step to understanding why leaving them alone is so important. What then do we truly know about the people who live there? They are known as the Sentinelese, among the last uncontacted peoples on Earth. Our knowledge comes from brief, distant observations, by choice, not neglect. They live as hunter-gatherers, sustained by forest and reef. From afar, we see skill, fishing inside the reef in narrow canoes. They propel canoes with poles, not oars. On land, handmade bows and arrows. They hunt wild pigs and gather plants, fruit and honey. Simple, temporary shelters of wood and leaves, no permanent walls. Washed-up metal is reshaped into tools and arrowheads. There is no evidence they make fire. Embers may be preserved carefully in clay. Estimates range from a few dozen to a few hundred. We do not know. Researchers avoid close study to honor their isolation and safety. The wisest course is restraint. Report only established facts. For centuries, the island was shunned by distance and by reputation. In 1867, the merchant ship Nineveh wrecked on the reef. Survivors reached the beach and faced a confrontation before Royal Navy rescue. British official Maurice Vidal Portman later led expeditions ashore. Around 1880, his party entered the interior and found abandoned villages. They captured an elderly couple and several children, bringing them to Port Blair for study, a practice then common and deeply misguided. Away from isolation, they fell ill. The elderly died soon after. The children sickened and were hastily returned with gifts. We cannot know what pathogens they carried back, but the harm was likely profound and lasting. Memories of sickness, death, and abduction could teach any community to fear outsiders. Their hostility can be read as rational defense. History taught that contact brings danger. In the latter half of the 20th century, outsiders tried a different approach. India sponsored cautious gift-dropping expeditions. Anthropologist T.N. Pandit led many visits from the 1960s to the 1990s. Coconuts, bananas, pieces of iron, left on the beach. Teams withdrew and watched from offshore. For years, the Sentinelese signaled "leave," sometimes brandishing weapons. In 1991, some waded forward peacefully to take coconuts by hand, a rare calm moment. In the late 1990s, India ended contact attempts, too risky to health and culture. Today, Indian law designates a protected tribal reserve. The 2005 Andaman and Nicobar Islands Protection of Aboriginal Tribes Regulation forbids travel. A 5-kilometer, 3-mile exclusion zone encircles the island. The law protects visitors from harm, and protects the Sentinelese from us. The gravest danger is not arrows, it is disease. In near-total isolation, their immune systems lack exposure we take for granted. Influenza, measles, even the common cold could be devastating. Across the Americas, Australia, and the Pacific, epidemics after first contact killed millions. The exclusion zone is quarantine in reverse, to keep all diseases out. Contact would be biological roulette with a people's lives. In 2018, John Allen Chau, a young American missionary, illegally attempted contact. Seeking to spread his beliefs, he paid fishermen to cross the exclusion zone. After repeated approaches, he was reportedly killed, a tragedy that refocused the world on the health risks his presence posed. North Sentinel is off limits not for mystery, but for meaning learned the hard way. We could go there. We choose not to. Many anthropologists, human rights advocates, and governments agree, respecting isolation is the most ethical course. Self-determination over curiosity. It protects a fragile strand of human diversity. And shows humility about the harm our presence can cause. North Sentinel Island remains closed to prevent biological catastrophe, and to honor a people's right to live on their own terms.